see me. Don't pull out in front of me. Man, I think I mentioned this previously, but whoever came up with the term riding into the sunset, it's clearly never ridden into the sunset, because it's bright as shit. Anyways, what up, Blockheads? I'm actually on the way to the post office to grab some mail, because there should be some fan mail there. Fucking hey, man, gotta get better at these shifts. I can kind of hear some airflow. I've got the mic mounted in a different spot, like kind of up by my cheek, and when I'm at like a certain angle I can kind of feel airflow on my cheek in that area. So I really hope it's not all windy. However, even if it is windy, that's kind of testament to the helmet, not the mic. You're stopping? Thanks, bro. I will neutral then. Oh, no, I won't neutral because the light's green. I don't want to be behind this guy. Fucking branches and leaves and shit. Come on. The joy of the sport bike. I don't have to be behind that guy if I don't want to be. I just cut away from him. I'm getting better at shifting this thing, yo. I don't know, this is probably like my 4th or 5th time riding it. God, and I gotta get used to like the lean angle every time, because it's like you're leaning way forward on your wrists, you know, which you can kind of alleviate some of that by like squeezing your legs and like using your core muscles to like lift up some of your body weight. So the thing with shifting this is you don't have to let off the throttle as much as you do the Harley. Like the Harley, you gotta like really let off the throttle and then shift. This, it's like you don't really, I mean, you have to kind of like, you know, go like that on the throttle, but it's not as much of an exaggerated motion. It's much faster, you know, so like, you know, whereas the Harley, it's like you gotta pull in, let all the way off. The shift is a lot longer as well. So this one, the upshift is like very short. You know, it's like a little tiny click up. On the Harley, you know, I don't know, it's probably not that far. You gotta pull, but the downshift on this thing is a lot longer. Wish I could find a way to adjust the downshift, but I guess they don't want you downshifting on this bike. They just want you upshifting, because you only need to go fast. They only want you to go fast. I want to go fast. Yeah, probably GoPro's probably not picking this up like at all, but thought it's a really pretty sunset, man. It's like the gradient is really nice. Oh fuck, there's a cop. Please don't pull me over, sir. That would suck. Nobody's gonna steal this damn thing in this neighborhood, but I mean, you never know, right? Alright, let's check some mail.
1 hour later.
You still live on using?
Yes, sir. That's all appropriate.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's just
hang tight for me your bike. Sure. Appreciate it, bud.
yeah. Really sorry about that. I was totally misinformed. As well as my, they bought like used vehicles on Craigslist, and they said as long as you have like the title and the bill of sale that you're fine until you get it registered, as long as you have an appointment. So.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Very, very sorry about that.
If you buy from a dealer, it's different because they can issue a temp tag on the spot. They follow with a temp registration until they get it registered. They follow. So when you purchase it on your own, you can't drive it until you go down to the DMV or the actual title clerk's office.
How does it work?
Registered.
No, I'm sorry. How does it work with the like the way the dealer works? Because you still haven't paid the. Well, I guess you have to.
Correct. That's why. Yeah, the dealer takes care of all that because they have a dealer license. You pay them sales tax. You pay them for the tag, all that stuff.
Right. Okay. Yeah, the last bike that I bought, I actually ended up getting an appointment at the community that day.
Did you?
So So
you met him there and got it all done with?
Yeah, like he got the bike inspected.
Same course.
I apologize. I told him not to. I would have just drove the truck, you know.
Yeah. Nice bike though, man.
Thank you. I just got it a couple days ago.
Yeah.
A couple little things to repair on there, but.
Are there? Yeah. Took good care of it. Overall, what is it?
Yamaha R6, 2014.
Yeah, I've had a couple of Yamaha R6,
Yeah.
R1.
Nice.
I haven't ridden in a long time.
You got an R1?
Yeah.
Man, that's a beast.
Yeah, it's just around here.
A lot of people are like discouraged from riding around.
It's just there's so much traffic now. You know, we take them out to like Claremont and even farther now, but.
Claremont got some real action.
Yeah.
Sugarloaf.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been up to Deals Gap. You ever been up there? North Carolina, Tennessee, it wraps.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Go ahead. 26, thank you. So there you go. Just get it taken care of, man. I don't want to see you get jammed up. I know you don't live too far away, but you get stopped and get jammed up by somebody. So just be careful if you're gonna ride it. You know?
Yeah, I apologize. Really, like had I known, I wouldn't be riding it. Like I said, I've got an appointment on Friday, so it'll stay in the garage until I've got it all sorted out.
Man. All right, buddy. Have a good one, man.
Thank you much. Appreciate it. Damn. Oh man. So I totally got in trouble by the police officer. He didn't give me a ticket or anything. I'll explain to you guys in a second whenever I get further away. I can't believe this shit just happened. That was my own fault though. Okay, so don't do this. I was totally misinformed, guys, and I am of the mindset that ignorance is not an excuse for breaking the law, right? I was told by a couple people that if you buy a vehicle, like through a private sale, if you don't have the registration yet, so long as you have the title and so long as you have the bill of sale, that you can ride it, you know, so long as you're actually attempting to get the registration, right? Get your plate and all that stuff. So like I said, I was told by multiple people that as long as you had the title, as long as you had the bill of sale, that you could ride around until you got your registration, and that you had 30 days, right? Like I specifically remember each of them saying 30 days. Well, I should have done the research myself, because apparently that is not true. As I've just found out, you know, I parked backwards just in case because I didn't have my tags. He totally caught on to that. He rolled up and was looking for my tags, and they were non-existent. So he called in, or he came into the post office actually. And so whenever he came into the post office, he was like, "Hey bud, how you doing?" You know, he was like really friendly, which is cool. He was that cool cop, that really chill, you know. And so he basically asked, he's like, "Hey bud," and he's like, "Yeah, is that your bike out there?" I'm like, "Yep." He's like, "Where's your registration at? And where's your tag?" And I was like, "Oh, like I actually just bought it, private sale on Craigslist." And he was like, "All right, so where's your registration at?" And so I was like, "I've got an appointment at the DMV on Friday to go get it." And he's like, "So you don't have any registration?" I'm like, "No sir, I get it on Friday." And he's like, "All right, well, in the state of Florida, you are not allowed to ride on the street because you have not paid any of the fees for the tag and the fees of the roadways, the taxes, yada yada yada, anything on that vehicle." He's like, "That's illegal and you can be fined as well as taken to jail for it." And so I'm like, "Oh my god, I totally didn't know that." I'm like, "Shit bro." Oh shit bro. I didn't say shit bro to a cop. I apologized immediately. A lot of interaction with cops, as long as you're very respectful, say yes sir, no sir, you apologize, you know, like I kind of explained my stance on it, like, you know, I was misinformed, you know, and I told him, I'm like, I know that's no excuse for not knowing the law, I'm like, but, you know, I was told by, and I told him who told me. Just like I said, I apologize. At one point, I accidentally interrupted him before he was done talking, and I was like, "I apologize for interrupting you." Is super apologetic. And so he takes my driver's license and he calls it in basically to see if I get like have a record or anything like that. He looks at the title. Like I said, I had a copy of the title. So yeah, he looks at the title, makes sure there's like all the signatures and stuff, proper signatures and all that. I'm still in the post office grabbing my parcels, grabbing my stuff, which I've got 2 packages. All right, guys. So yeah, he goes outside and he basically runs my driver's license, and he's like, is all this info accurate? You know, I'm like, yes, that's where I live, everything's up to date. He goes out and he gets the VIN number off of the bike as well, and he calls in the VIN number to see if it's stolen. And he's like, all right, when'd you get the bike? You know, and I was telling him, you know, I bought it private sale, Craigslist, from this guy. I got it only for a couple days. You know, like I said, I've got an appointment at the DMV to go get my registration. And I'm like, I'm really super sorry. I'm like, I had no idea. Had I known, I would have just, you know, taken the truck to come check the mail. And I would have just left it in the garage until I had the registration, which is exactly where this thing is going. It's going to sit in the garage until Friday. Which, cool thing, it's only a couple days away. But that was a fuck up on my part. I should not have listened to my friends. Should have done my own research. Straight home for me. Doing the speed limit the entire time. Shit. So anyways, if you guys buy a car or vehicle in a private sale, you cannot write it until you have the registration. He said with the dealership it's different because obviously you've paid all of those fees and you have a temp tag, but you cannot do that with a private sale from not a dealership. So shit, bruh. He was cool, man. He was such a cool cop. Like, he was talking about, he's like, yeah, he's like, it's a nice bike, man, what is it? You know, and I was telling him, like, it's a Yamaha R6. So anyways, cool cop. If he ends up seeing the video, shout out to you, sir. I appreciate you letting me off with a warning and all that good stuff. So that video took a twist, didn't it?
A few moments later.
So if you guys want to send some fan mail, this is the address to send it to. Blockhead Moto, P.O. Box 18, Windermere, Florida 34786. Messed that up in the original video. I put 32. What do we got? Some sticker. Man, this is a very well packaged candle, but I can smell it already and it smells delicious. Alright, white tea with a wood wick. That's crazy. It smells awesome. Alright, a couple more little things here. We got a vinyl sticker, hellosob.com. I'm guessing that's like the website for it. And a card. Thank you. Thanks for all the great vids. Enjoy. Brandon and Kate Sobleski. Awesome. Thank you guys for the great candle. It smells delicious. Miss Blockhead's going to love it. Cool, man. Thanks, guys. Alright. And we got envelope. Kill Switch Queen. I need a letter opener because this thing sucks. Hell yeah. Some stickers. Some vinyl stickers. Hey Blockhead, thanks so much for your order. You make kick-ass videos and your support is greatly appreciated. Rock on, dude. Ride safe. Kill Switch Queen. Some pretty cool stickers. Cool. Huh. DOT. That's awesome. So I've never seen a candle with a wick like this, but this thing's kind of smoking a bit. Is that normal? But that flame is huge. I feel like it's gonna burn our house down. It smells delicious though. So cool, thank you guys for sending this stuff. For all those of you that are considering sending stuff, I've had some people talk about sending shirts. If you guys want to send candles, Miss Blockhead says to send candles. So she loves good smelling candles. Nothing too sweet, usually more of like a clean fragrance. Like, I guess she's picky. I'm picky. I'm picky too. I'm way more picky than she is. And then I have had a couple people ask me, saying that they want to send shirts and ask me what size they wear. So if you guys want to send shirts, it's size XL. So cool. Thanks again for sending stuff, guys. I appreciate it. First of many to come. All right. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to go ahead and hit that like button. If you guys aren't subscribed already, be sure to hit the subscribe button as well. And until next time, y'all ride safe, stay vigilant, and I'll catch y'all later. Don't ride without your registration. Deuces.